We're making the best we can make to the best of our...
Your creation and your art is for you. It's not for anybody else. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. Go and watch this whole entire video because he explains perfectly the process in creating art when it is from a place of devotion to God. And I'm not a religious person. I've been burned by organized religion. But I have realized over this last year, as I've worked in tandem with Source, or a creative source, that I can actually produce art that I'm proud of. And I don't have all of the artistic blocks that prevent us from doing what we want to do. We are all artists in our own way. You could be a scientist and be an artist. We were born to create. Think about what you did as a child. That is your art. And over the years, as we grow up, we develop artistic blocks, which are really fear. Blocks are disguised as laziness, but laziness is being far too cruel to ourselves, because what is an artistic block is a fear. And life and the society around us has given you that fear to create. And so now when we create things, we're worried about what other people think. We are creating art often in the ways to center it around what other people are going to think. And what he talks about here is when we are healing, it is actually the most fertile time to be able to create. There's a reason that love songs are written when somebody's heartbroken, because when we go through hard things in life, when we face traumatic moments, it's actually the conduit for our greatest art. It's when we are the most self-expressive. And oftentimes we don't create because we're so blocked in fear. And when we treat it as a dance with the divine, meaning through it we are getting closer to the divine, and from the divine we are getting nudges and we are getting creative inspiration, that is when the most beautiful work can be created. How do we do that? How do we work with the divine? Well, I would submit that when you're in the time of intense stress, or you're dealing with heartbreak, or you're really grappling with something emotionally, Source will work through you and tell you and nudge you as to how you can create. Why do we need to create when we're going through something hard? Shouldn't we just be trying to survive it? Be trying to survive that hard moment and get from moment to moment? Yes, but it can be more beautiful than that, because what you will realize is when you are going through something hard, or when you're just feeling a lot of intense feelings, those can be happy feelings as well. Source will then in those moments give you little nudges as to what your creative self wants to do. Your creative self is a child, so that's why you often go back to what you did as a child. But as an adult, when you get those nudges, you'll often discount them or write them off because they're childish. But your inner artist is a child. So for me, I'm often nudged to paint. I'm often nudged to sit down and write a few lines of text. Those are just me. Everyone gets their own nudges, and they're specific to every single human on planet Earth, which is what makes it so beautiful. Nobody gets the same nudges as you. It's Source wanting to have a creative experience through you. So honor those little nudgings and those little ideas from Source, because that's how you create. And just create from that place. Create from a childlike place of wanting to play, of wanting to express yourself. And as we do that beautiful dance with the divine, we heal.